Additionally, David and the commanders of the army set apart some of the sons of Asaph, Heman, and Jeduthun to prophesy with the accompaniment of lyres, harps, and cymbals. The following is the list of the men who performed this service. From the sons of Asaph, Zachar, Joseph, Nethaniah, and Asarela. These sons of Asaph were under the direction of Asaph, who prophesied under the direction of the king. From the sons of Jeduthun, Gedaliah, Zeri, Jeshiah, Shimei, Hashabiah, and Mattithiah, 6 in all, under the direction of their father Jeduthun, who prophesied with the harp, giving thanks and praise to the Lord. From the sons of Heman, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uziel, Shebuel, Jeremoth, Hananiah, Hanani, Eliathah, Gidalti, Romamti-Ezer, Joshbekashah, Malothai, Hothir, and Mahazioth. All these sons of Heman the king's seer were given him through the promises of God to exalt him, for God had given Heman 14 sons and 3 daughters. All these were under the direction of their fathers for the music of the house of the Lord, with cymbals, harps, and lyres, for the service of the house of God. Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman were under the direction of the king. Together with their relatives, who were all trained and skillful in the songs of the Lord, they numbered 288. They cast lots for their duties, young and old alike, teacher as well as pupil. The first lot, which was for Asaph, fell to Joseph, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The second to Gedaliah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The third to Zachar, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The fourth to Isri, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The sixth to Bukiah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The seventh to Jezarela, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The eighth to Jeshiah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The ninth to Mattaniah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 10th to Shimei, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 11th to Azarel, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 13th to Shubael, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 14th to Mattithiah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 15th to Jeremoth, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 16th to Hananiah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 17th to Joshbekashah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 18th to Hanani, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 19th to Malathi, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 20th to Eleathah, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 21st to Hothir, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 22nd to Gidalti, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. The 23rd to Mahazioth, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all. And the 24th to Romamti-Ezer, his sons and his brothers, 12 in all.